stronger.
It does not. It does not. And we are getting into it. We have Loaf versus Ikan, game 1 and losers round 1 of this beautiful top 8.
Okay. Who's going to draw blood first right here? Of course, approaching early on with that short hop nair. Of course, very, very quick on startup. There it is. Yeah, I'm going to focus attack out that. You got to make sure your combos are airtight, homie.
Yeah, and this is one of those games where the games could last 1 minute or they could last 5 minutes. Both these characters very capable of scrapping, so you don't want to be too risky and neutral. We're going to see a lot of patience from both these players.
That's what makes these two characters dangerous. Like the same tools that they use to scrap into nickel and 9% are going to be the same options used at 300%. When it's time to take stocks off the top, I love that. I know that's right. Sure you. Right into the blast zone. Ikan goes up in a big way.
Yeah, got it done really early on. And yeah, in a big way is right. That's a great lead for Ikan to get started here. He's looking to build on that, but Loaf is going to respond pretty well. Yeah. Already tacking on a lot. The bike at neutral going to get a hit on. Don't see that too often, but that's a big punish from Ikan. Put the hands on it.
I know that's right, but the hands are coming back down tilt, right into the F tilt, or down there, excuse me, into the F tilt. And the ankle down right there, just for good measure. Love what I'm seeing right here with this corner control. Now, of course, on stage, you know, the anti-air game, you know that's what Ryu and Ken want to do. Really most of the fighting game character. Oh, my goodness. Loaf giving him a slice of something right there, man. Great stuff off stage. Let's see what this next stock is going to bring.
Yeah, Ikan the futon. The footstool comes out in the best of times for Loaf to even up the stock count. However, Ikan off to the races, putting the damage on yet again. Just 2 shoryus in a row. Put that, just bring it to him.
Bringing it right to him right there, right to your front doorstep. Next day air. Nice, going to go for the throw. Gets just 1 pummel in there. And I'm loving these perfectly placed, you know, just FADCs, just knowing how to escape out of harm's way, but cannot escape the waft. I'm about to air this room out, said Loaf. I'm going to air it out.
He's thinking up the venue right away.
No, seriously. I heard we had a smash tournament.
Yeah, for sure, for sure. We got last stock already, just 2 minutes into this game. These two guys have not taken it slowly. They've been getting up into each other's faces right away. Ikan, Nadir Muffin send off stage. Wait a minute. Loaf coming back with the bite. Just kind of resetting neutral a little bit. Taking his time this time around. Ikan finds a connection. That platform is not a safe spot to be, Loaf.
It is not your friend at all. It is anything but that. Yes, go ahead and try to FADC that. He hits with the command grab. Frame for Nair. In the corner right now, yes, I'm going to shore you through the ledge of the stage. I have got to get out of harm's way. Ikan has just shown so much promise here in the corner. I got to figure out a way to get this match back towards center stage, just chasing him down. Loaf is a madman.
2 missed techs in a row. That could have been something fierce from Loaf, but Ikan maybe counting his lucky stars a little bit as his lead remains just barely intact. The focus is coming through. Got to watch out for it.
That's right, locked in. Not a lot of percent separating these two individuals. Early on to shore you, overshooting the ledge ever so slightly. Standing jab. Oh, I'm out. Loaf said we are out of here. Back towards center stage we go.
Yeah, center stage is exactly where he wants to be, but Ikan's done such a good job just planting his feet and forcing Loaf to work his way in. And the moment that happens, Ikan with a massive connection.
There it is.
Makes things really rough here for Loaf, who's worked Ikan into the corner, but the grab is going to be huge, just sending up. Ikan's gotten a lot of mileage off the top, but one's going to get it done off the left. The back air cleans up the job.
That was some smooth gameplay right there if I've ever seen it from both those individuals, but I got to give it to Ikan. I feel like, you know, just what makes Wario so dangerous is knowing the right percentages, especially in conjunction with platform, to extend these combos. You know, after falling up air into up tilt, you know, so on and so forth. We have seen the Wario combos, you know, through and through. But I got to give it to Ikan, knowing when to focus attack through that. I think that just made so much of a difference. He was able to just alleviate so much of that damage and, more importantly, that pressure, because there's sometimes where you fall out of a Wario combo and it's still not your turn to attack because you're trying to make your way back down to the ground.
Yeah, you're still in disadvantage. You're still in the air. And that's a spot that Ikan was getting a lot of mileage. Whenever Loaf was kind of floating around in that no-fly zone, typically Wario gets real comfortable up there above you, but Ikan was doing a great job knocking Loaf off of his feet and taking a comfortable situation and making it really risky for him to be there.
No doubt about it. Here we are. Game number 2 is upon us, friends. Back on small battlefield. And again, it is Ikan first to draw blood right now. And it also doesn't help, too, that the trades don't... Like, usually Wario can outswing a lot of characters that you're going to see in late game Ultimate. But Ryu just ain't one of them. Yeah, there's not a lot of characters outswinging Ryu.
Yeah, he wants to get up in your face, and you can see why. Up tilt to up air. Is looking to find the connection. Focus well-timed, but Ikan gets grabbed yet again. A lot of damage getting tacked on before he finds the ground. Approaches aggressively that bike. Explosions coming through the up air. No shoryu to follow up.
That's right. Just kind of letting him off the hook there that time. Just checking the temperature, making sure somebody's home. There are signs of life. I'm loving the adjustments on the combos here from Loaf. But yes, it is Ikan once more able to claim the first stock as their own.
Yeah. Somebody's home and it's Ikan standing in the living room with a battle axe.
That's right.
He's ready to swing.
Come through. Yummy.
That is not the man you want to step to right now, but Loaf not stepping to him, floating to him way in the air. Ikan, the upbeat just a little bit too high. And Loaf 5-finger death punch.
I know that's right, man. That was really smart right there on Loaf to like not overshoot or like overextend with the edge guard. He was like, you know what, I just need one hit, and I know that that's going to force a high recovery on the shore. You boom, F tilt should close this out. Up tilt.
Okay. Anti-air is so good from Loaf. Ikan not finding any way to land. And the half waft off the top. Loaf with the jump scare takes the stock.
Love that. Just being able to read which way the FADC is going to go. That is such awareness right there from Loaf. Falling up here again, bike. Okay. Oh, oh, nah. Oh, nah.
What an extension. A lot of damage getting put on. And now Ikan just tries to surge back. He's meeting him with the momentum every step of the way. However, with a big disadvantage here, Ikan's got his work cut out for him.
Okay, now because you have to be on the approach. You know, we're going to see a lot more fall away nairs, a lot more fall away fairs here from Loaf. So it's going to be on Ikan's, you know, side to overextend here ever so slightly. There's the down tilt. Ooh. Okay, that usually means that dash attack is on its way, or maybe short hop fair.
Yeah, right. Just trying to poke in neutral, look for any option he can get, and that back air is going to be one of the strongest ones at his disposal. That's a great kill tool. Ikan keenly aware of that, avoiding it pristinely. The down tilts in the corner, so dangerous. But Loaf holding on for dear life. Rides himself back on the stage.
Nothing good comes after the down tilt for either of these two characters.
Right.
Both sides are very well aware of just like how a small something can turn into something devastating. Tatsu back to the ledge. Nothing off the command grab. Right on top of your cranium.
Big one to the dome. It's not going to bust it just yet, though. As Loaf playing really careful in the corner. Up air into the up B. Gets it done yet again. That is the bread and butter for Ikan. He's eating up today.
That's right. And you know what? Even what the? Hey now, say now.
Wait a minute.
Wait.
What's the call? What's the call? They're talking about. They're both looking confused. Trying to see who it was, perhaps. Wait, did these guys both use GameCube controllers?
Yeah, so it couldn't have been.
Oh.
Uh-oh. Somebody's in the restroom right now just pressing buttons.
Trying to make something happen. We're lucky they don't close the game, you know what I'm
just
saying?
like, if I can't win, nobody can.
Yeah.
Why I oughta?
Sitting out a bracket getting all salty.
Right.
What? Oh, yeah, somebody else connected. I don't know if y'all can hear it from home, but the venue is not happy about that.
Oh, no.
The big reaction coming through. Yeah, and I do imagine these two players are just going to back it up and reset it neutral.
You know what? Give me a whole nother match between these two juggernauts.
Right? Yeah, just run it back.
I'll commentate a best of 7 between these two. This is some great ultimate, you know?
Gladly. Yeah, I love watching these two play the game.
Wow. It happens, though, friends. It happens.
I do believe we have identified the person. We're going to reconnect real quick as, yeah, they are just going to reset neutral. Tough break there on the logistics side of things, but now Ikan coming through at 134%. He could lose this stock at any time.
Right, better that this happened now than in grand finals, right?
Yeah, exactly.
No doubt about it. Well, here we go. Potential final interaction. Well, it definitely is going to be the final interaction here. There it is. There's the back air. Going to be able to close it out. And again, you know, I can't help but to feel like you start to give Ryu, of course, a little bit of rage, piled up by somebody as talented as Ikan. Sure. What's going to end up happening over time is they're going to start to figure out because, again, unlike a lot of the characters in the game, Ryu kind of suffers from what some of the big characters kind of have. It's like, oh, I'm winning in terms of percent, but he has rage, and all he needs is one hit, and that's over. You know what I'm saying? So I think it was good that Loaf was able to do away with this match as quick as he did.
Yeah, and he also has the big character struggle of a slightly linear recovery. And we see Loaf get really crafty off stage from time to time. We saw bits and pieces of it earlier on, but we haven't really seen him fully convert in that offstage comfort zone that Loaf likes to take these interactions in. And now this is interesting here. You see Loaf just kind of crouching behind this bike and using it as a neutral tool. It's going to make Ikan's approaches more risky. It's going to extend those hitboxes, and Loaf keenly aware of that and making use of it in neutral.
No doubt. I mean, again, just kind of putting it towards center stage, which he knows is a spot that both characters kind of want to be versus each other. Now, of course, if this matchup was versus different characters, it'd be a different story, but neither side wanted to be caught in that corner dealing with down tilt, and I don't blame them. Short hop nair. That's why I get anything off of it. And yeah, you better get off that platform. You better get out of here.
Yeah, that platform has been the danger zone. That's when Ikan's been jumping up like a piranha all game and just taking bites out of Loaf stocks.
Oh my God, and it just doesn't help too that you got to spend so much time in the air around, you know, the fighting game characters to put some damage on them. Now you do have like, you know, down tilt, you have your dash, like you have like, you know, really good moves versus most characters, but in order to get the job done on these guys, you have to jump, and Ryu's waiting for you.
Yeah, and Ikan has done a great job getting those anti-airs and just making it a no-fly zone for Loaf. Just that, he's approaching with a short hop nair, and Ikan getting a lot of damage off, just barely not taking the stock before the back air gets it done cleanly.
There you go. Okay, FADC on the way back down, and we've seen a lot of great responses here from Loaf, but we haven't quite seen him take the lead and really hold on to it. Hadouken in the corner to force a neutral get up. Don't even think about jumping. Whoa, same could be set for you.
Wait a minute.
Oh, no.
Can Ikan get back here? The focus cancel off stage. He does it. That's a great recovery. As Ikan should, in theory, be having a really rough time off stage, but his craftiness has been tough for Loaf to figure out.
Like, how do I adjust my strings? How do I adjust my edge guards in conjunction with that focus attack? It has just been kind of the bane of my existence here. See, no, not at 105.
Great connection on the ground.
No, man, nah.
Absolutely at 105. That's going to do the trick for Ikan as he gives himself a very solid lead here. 2 full stocks up.
Hey.
And that back air is going to clean it up. Loaf still very much in this. Got to watch out for him.
Hey, Loaf looking good. You know, has a fresh stock here, but unfortunately it is his only stock left. Ikan right now just a shark in the water. It smells blood for sure. Okay, short hop Nair. Oh, but he's starting to glow. Up throw.
Wait a minute. The blood all the more potent in that corner, but Loaf was able to work his way back out and put the hands on right away. This could be big with full Loft on deck. If this stock goes off the board, all of a sudden we got a tight game. And Loaf getting aggressive off stage. That's what I want to see from him. It's working out just a little bit. The get up attack. Get off me. Want nothing to do with that. Just playing super patient. Dashing back and forth on the ground. There's no safe place to be against Ikan.
Nair is just so damn safe on shield, man. It's just even tough for Loaf to have to do it. Going to go for the throw here this time. Maybe wasn't expecting the throw. Actually, it was all a part of my master plan. Gets the F tilt. 1 stock apiece, 104%. The roles have kind of switched what we've seen in the last game. Now it's Loaf, you know, sitting with a little bit of rage. And, of course, a tummy full of fart. This ain't good for the other side.
Right, many would say this is a dead even game, Rod. As Loaf just looking for those openings. This grab could be the one. The focus attack comes through at the best of times. Ikan finds the landing. Loaf is really putting on the pressure. He might not even need the waft off stage.
Say
the
now.
bike not quite going to get it done. He doesn't need to ride it. He's throwing it around the forward air. Finishes the job. Loaf, incredible comeback.
Did he just ghost ride the whip? Sheesh.
He did.
Sheesh.
He put Casper it out and said, go get it done.
Wow, that is some great ultimate right there if I've ever seen it. I mean, that is just exactly how you expound upon somebody's weaknesses. The ground game not going your way. I can't get my short hop anything to get going. The minute I get you off stage, it's going to be anything but pretty for you. And no waft needed. I think it was really more so the threat of the waft is what really forced Ikan into an awkward spot. And then, boom, biker boys, you're done. Yeah,
and that's the thing so often is that threat forces people to pick options that they wouldn't normally pick, put them in situations that they wouldn't normally default to. And Ikan in that exact spot off stage with a rather linear recovery, the bike is going to be such a great option. The way that move arcs, it covers such a large area for so long.
Oh, 100%, 100%. Next game is here. You off the stage again. Now you know better. Ikan caught in the corner, but doesn't mind this. Yes, because I have down tilt. Back up.
And back up he does. Loaf just wades away. Grabs that bike yet again. I like the way he's using it. I haven't seen it come into effect too much, but it is forcing Ikan to play super careful. He hasn't taken the bait yet, but as we mentioned earlier, it puts him in an uncomfortable spot. Deep recovery. Ikan opts for a low one, and it works perfectly. He puts on a lot of damage, tries to catch an air dodge. That could have been a nasty stop from Ikan.
It most certainly could have. Both sides, of course, knocking on death door. That up tilt, them hands, really big, really disjointed. Yeah. Trying to hit him with the F tilt. Doesn't quite get anything off of it. We usually see F tilt land after like a really awkward knockdown and get up. It's like, oh, I wasn't expecting this, you know.
Yeah, in that uncomfortable spot. Loaf is trying to push Ikan back into the uncomfortable spot that ended game 3 for him. An offstage situation. 2 back airs in a row as Ikan gets the landing, up air up B yet again. Bread and butter, tasty as ever.
That's right. You know, he's hungry for damage for sure. Down tilt, nice. He said, look, everything. You're going to get the down tilt, the dash attack, the forward air. You're going to get it all.
Yeah, Ikan with the early side B there really gave himself a lot of options to make it back to stage. And he did that in a comfortable way. Stuck in the corner yet again. Ikan putting on phenomenal pressure. And with a lot of rage, like you called attention to earlier, Loaf's stock is certainly in jeopardy right now.
It is. Okay. Oh, yes. He's looking for something off the up tilt just in case he decides to jump in. But both sides so cognizant of how dangerous the platforms are. Especially on like which side you're going to be on when it comes to the platforms. Am I trying to land or am I dishing out the damage? It matters so much more between these two. Down tilt, dash attack, that's right. 5 frames of pain, you're out of here, bro.
Certainly gets it done, and Loaf finds it at the best time. This game could have snowballed really quickly, and he was able to melt that snow away as Ikan brings it to a platform. And that's been his comfort spot all game, but Loaf, the up airs are threatening, and the waft is doing that even more to the umph degree.
No, it most definitely is. has to be so mindful of it. I mean, both sides are so aware of like the X factor, the win condition that is.
Yes.
Oh, you know, I misstepped. I jumped improperly. Now it's up tilt, true, sure you. I'm out of here. But the same could be said. Oh, Nair. Nice. Abe goes for both hits in there. Smart stuff right there. Eating up the focus attack. No waft that time, though, but definitely data for the future.
Yeah, the double hit in there is going to be a great option to knock out of that focus attack. Up tilt, no massive follow-up. Loaf not going to hold on to that waft. Just lets it rip at a very opportune moment. Gives himself a lead here, but not the biggest one. Wario sometimes has trouble cleaning up these games without waft. So we'll see what Loaf can do to get it done.
Yeah, now we did see shades of it in the game before last. We were able to do it Ikan off stage, but you know, we still got to grab the bike. Why the heck not? Here, bro. Take the dang bike since you want it so much. Take it.
That's expensive.
Right.
Get on that Ikan. Ride it into the sunset.
Okay.
None of that though. He doesn't want to. He doesn't want to disengage. He's right back in there, in between Wario and the bike. Chases him into the corner. Little trade interaction works out in Ikan's favor as we even up the stock count. Ikan, from a deficit here, is looking to bring this to a game 5.
Okay. We have to see how bad he wants it though, because again, this is still Loaf we're talking about, and Loaf is no slouch at all. Nice. Gonna go for the short hop fair, just trying to lock him down in the corner. Has seen a lot of success. Did you just run up on me? Did you just run up on me?
Look at the way this percent builds. He certainly did, and he paid the price for it. $100, 100% onto Loaf, way off stage. 110 now. Ikan, a lot of options, and back air, the most potent among them.
That's right.
Takes it off the right side.
A lot of options, but picked the right one right there. Has saved that back air into the final moments. Was able to utilize it perfectly. Beautiful stuff, and we're going to game at number 5 now. Again, and these are two players, like we mentioned before, coming into the match. You know, we've got to see grow. We've got to see, you know, just really flourish in this space. There is no doubt in my mind that this was going to game 5. There's no way that these two are just going to steamroll each other.
For sure.
We're just looking at like pure adaptation. You know, we're seeing adjustments on the fly. You know, watching Loaf adjust like that short hop nair to shot. Let both hits connect. Is he going to go for the full focus attack? He's going to go for the FADC. Do I let both hits in there, you know, land? Do I, you know, go for fall away nair? And then we're also seeing it the same way on Ikan as well, too. Like, there's times where I'm going to let Loaf jump on me, but there's also times where I'm going to go for the anti-air, you know?
Yeah, and that type of mix-up has really been the defining characteristic of this game, is what do each of these players do at that 45 degrees above you angle, as Ikan immediately puts Loaf into a situation like that. Stands on the platform. It's been his comfort zone all day. I said it before. I'll say it again.
Okay. FADC on the way in. Nice. Going to go for the jab right into the shore you that time. Early stock, not even 30 seconds into this match. Loaf already at the deficit. We got to see an answer back, and dang it, we got to see it fast.
Loaf, a quick thinker. No stranger to answering quickly when asked questions such as, how do you come back from a full stock down in game 5? Loaf looking to make it happen in any type of way on that platform. That'd be a great way to get it done. Mixes on the focus attack. Loaf was absolutely ready for it.
That's right. And I mean, you have to be, man. I mean, again, you just sleep on Ryu for a second, and boom, another 50% stock loss. Okay, no, early on the up tilt, but I do appreciate the attempt. Smart right there on Ikan to, you know, drift back with that aerial as opposed to try to jump over him. Oh, get in here. Yummy.
It's a great grab on the side of Loaf, but I'll tell you what, Ikan looks poised right now. I don't want to speak too soon. He's in the corner right now. But yeah, Ikan immediately surges his way back, and the back air almost finds the connection at the best timing, but now still stuck in the corner as Loaf. It's not a safe spot. Up smash almost answered the question.
Oh, and he tried it. Tatsu immediately on the way back, and yes, I see your FADC. I see something right there. I'm going to grab that every time. Get out that platform.
Be careful. Every time Loaf lands on that platform, it's just danger, a big red sign. It's not where you want to be.
At all.
Yeah, and you've seen him avoiding it more and more as the set has gone on. He might land on it from time to time as a movement option, but he's never going to scrap up there.
Oh, what you doing backwards? Okay, he lived nice. Dash attack on the way. It scared me for a second, man.
Right? Me too. Scared Ikan as well. He had his back turned. He wasn't looking. And even when he is looking, Loaf is going to get right up in your face.
I'm right up in your grill with it. Okay. Bike on the way, and we're looking for some safe approaches here this time. Come through if you want. Yeah, get thrown up. There it is.
Wario's glowing in two types of ways. Loaf is glowing red. He's looking angry. These back airs are threatening. Ikan's playing so safe, though. Particular precision from Ikan.
Okay, the drift back nair. Clean stuff right now. Neither side want to be caught in that corner. I'm just going to run to the center stage and go for up tilt. And yes, a gut punch. And Wario, he happens to be all gut. So you know that one hurt times too.
Absolutely. And Loaf is swinging for the fences right now. You see him just running up and up tilting, trying to make it happen in any way that he can. And the fences are, that's where he needs to be swinging. He needs a home run right now.
And fast. Okay, Nair on the way into the corner. Down tilt. No, face the wrong way. Looking for the up tilt. Let him jump from the ledge. No down tilt that time. Interesting plan for sure.
Careful now. The bite comes back into play. That is never a game you want to play. As Ikan finds a connection, just a little bit of damage gets tagged on, and you just have to be so careful because if Loaf takes this next stock, he's in such a good spot. With the Wop down deck, going to chase deep off stage, but Ikan finds the recovery yet again. He's done so well not losing stocks early.
I'm curious to see Wario's pivot grab range. Like, it looks like it's kind of large. I mean,
yeah, it does. He's got big hands on that F tilt. You think it extends for the grab as well.
That's what I'm saying, man. You know, maybe he knows something that I don't know.
Right?
Okay. He's blowing right now. Focus attack on the way back in towards center stage. The falling aerials allowing Ikan to jump on these top platforms and then jump off with like short hop nair fair. Going to be very hard to answer back to.
Ikan yet again makes his way back to ledge. The re-grab.
Only 6% too. You do have the command grab, which will help you kind of, even up some percent, especially as you're, trying not to have Ikan put on too much extra credit.
Man, I don't want to jinx it for him, but I feel like I haven't seen Loaf get hit in a long time. He is playing with some of the highest precision I've seen all weekend. He is very difficult to hit, so slippery, but finally Ikan finds a connection, and it's not big enough.
No, it ain't. It ain't bigger than his hand, he said.
Yeah.
There's the F tilt. Oh, yummy. Again, that command grab coming through in a major way. There's Nair falling up air. Right into the rising Nair again. Okay, Ikan answer back with a little damage of his own, harassing under these platforms. Yeah, get run over, bro.
I smell something fishy, Rod. It could be this on the platform. Nair, not going to do it, though.
Okay.
Left side, Ikan stays alive after the waft. Game 5 could have been ended right there, but Ikan with another lease at life.
Oh, the roll in? Are you crazy? But probably felt like, okay, he's not going to run up on me since my bike is in the way. No way. 101% differential between these two juggernauts. Somebody show me something. Okay, up tilt again in the corner. Yeah, I'm about to ghost ride it. Bye.
We're getting all the first pieces, but none of the finishing touches. Just barely missing. These percents are just about even up. The bike in the hands of Ikan. Not going to ride it, going to toss it up, and Loaf will follow suit. A strong ending for Ikan to a back-and-forth set. How about that, Rod?
That is how you kick off a top 8
Right.
here at Diamond Dust #2. Wow-wee. I couldn't have had it, any better, man. Loaf and Ikan, just two Midwest animals coming through.